Here we are in the American Drew showroom, and this is where my largest collection of furniture is. This is where we do what we call case goods. Case goods are things that all have wood on them of some kind, and that includes beautiful beds, cabinets, cases, consoles, dining room tables, chairs, all those things that make your home really a home, the things that you use every day. I try very hard not to do trendy things, but to do things that you'll have for a long time and you'll really treasure as being something very special. So many of the motifs that you see on the furniture are inspired by things that I've done in clothing. We always think of door pulls on drawers as being the jewelry of the furniture. And in a way it is, because it gives it that little bit of glitter, that little bit of metallic. And then of course on the inlays, we've done beautiful wooden inlays with all kinds of different woods. And as you see here, it's like a whole pheasant feather design. And this was taken off of an embroidery that I did on a couture gown many years ago. If you notice on the beds, there are wonderful metallic accents that are really like jewelry. And it's so funny. You say, well, does it really need that? But it's funny. It's just like clothing. Every accessory counts, and if you overdo it, it's not good. If you underdo it, it's not interesting. It's just the right amount. We sometimes underestimate the importance of our bedrooms and how much time we spend in them and how comforting they can be. So why not have that be one of the most sumptuous, luxurious places in your home? This is one of my favorite beds because you really can sit up and lean against it, read, watch television, and you're just enveloped in the cushiest upholstered leather that you can imagine. And it's really a masculine bedroom, but it has such comfort that the ladies love it as well. Curio cabinets are interesting things because people accumulate things in their lifetime that they love and they want to see on a daily basis. And we make these amazing cabinets that just make everything sparkle and look beautiful through the glass. And you look at this one, I mean, wouldn't you love to have that in your dining room full of all those things that you love so much? Dining rooms are one of those places that so many important things in a family history happen, and why not sit around a beautiful table and comfortable, lovely chairs and have a wonderful time. Here we are in the Murray Fife showroom. A lamp showroom is so frustrating because there's so many choices and so many beautiful lamps and chandeliers and fixtures that a customer can get really frustrated because they just don't know how to do it. So always get some good help, and don't be afraid to fill your house with all kinds of subtle ways of lighting. One big light doesn't do the trick in each room. Think of the smaller areas to light, and think of less voltage, and make it beautiful, because that's what your home is all about. You spend a lot of time there, and you want to be there, and when you open the door and turn on the lights, it should be, ooh, it's really nice here. I'm so happy to be home. Our new Sparta collection was inspired by ancient Greece, and these are definitely the heirlooms of tomorrow. In fact, they look like you could have had them in the family for many, many years, and they're still beautiful, and they'll be beautiful in another 50 years. We're here in the Murray Fife showrooms where they've been doing my lamps for many, many years now, and this is a company that's full of the most wonderful expert designers and technicians, and lighting is truly a science because you're creating an ambiance in your home that you can't get just by opening the windows and opening the shades. It doesn't work that way. We have chandeliers, we have torchères, we have table lamps, we have console lamps, we have all sorts of sizes, and it just adds so much to your home. People often underestimate what lighting can do, and it's so easy. Well, here we are at Syria, and here we have the most beautiful rugs, and they've taken my inspiration from prints, from embroideries, from beading patterns, and made them into the most beautiful little area rugs that you can imagine, and the changes of texture, the different yarns, the wools, all the different ways of weaving and knotting that make them into these beautiful things that just sort of pull your whole room together. When you put a rug on a floor, you can change the whole thrust of your furnishing. You know, it's interesting how accessories, rugs, pillows, and all those things that you kind of dress your room up, those accessories, like when you're dressing, the shoes, the bag, the jewelry, can change the whole look of your room. You can take your basic room and change it just by adding a different carpet, a pillow on the couch, maybe a different painting on the wall. It's all part of making it yours and making it very personal.